welcome to the stream. My name is Lee. Cheers. It's pre-2 o'clock, so I'll count it as a win. Um, Let me just do a few things. So, for those you don't know, hello. My name is Lee. I am a lot of things. Uh, um, Online. Okay. Personality verification. Yes, I am indeed a human. Okay, now we just gotta go. Greyhawk Online. Yep, that should. Now we just. There we go. Now we just gotta tweak this. There we go. A little bit. Voila. Mm. Might be a little. We'll just scooch a little bit. There we go. Hi, I'm Lee. That's Greyhawk Online. Welcome to the stream. I am a little bit of a gender freak, as you might have realized. Not a woman. I have the gender flip flag. What else? I've taken to saying that because apparently when I started streaming earlier in my transition, I just got mistaken for a straight girl a lot, and I was like, well, hell no. Okay, so the guys are hot, but I'm not a girl, so it evens out, I guess. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, so there is the Greyhawk wiki. So, for those of you who don't know, Wednesday is Greyhawk Day. It is also Game of Tomes. Those of you who don't know what God is, let me do that. It is a fun little Twitch writing competition with lore attached, because lore is fun. I'm gonna put this. Uh, yes, I have my protest sticker button and my Gary Con pin and my Demi Boy pin on this one. So, um, all sorts of things. So, welcome. Okay, so let us go through. Right. So, today is Wednesday. It's Greyhawk Day. Let me bring up. So that's the Greyhawk. Now let me bring up the wiki. Um, for those of you who don't know, Greyhawk is Twitch set. Not Twitch setting. TTRPG setting. It's a D&D setting specifically. One of the first. Um, and there's some argument about whether Blackmore might have been the first, but Greyhawk was what Gary Gygax himself was like. Let's build a castle, and then, well, what about the city around the castle? What about the rest of the country? And well, okay, Free City of Greyhawk, to my country, but you know, get a piece of gum. I think. I'm also sick. I have a virus or some class. I may have caught Concrud. Delayed onset Concrud. We shall see. Um, I guess I'll go to the doctor if symptoms persist, but for now, we're gonna have at least a little bit of a stream. So yeah, that's the map. We'll go back to here. Um, 2 minutes. Okay, we're doing pretty well. Oh, so I also need to create a stopwatch. Why stopwatch, you might ask. So, that'll work. If you know anything about God, oh, I should also go online and tell everyone I am here. Um, okay. Greyhawk time. Now we go to the Greyhawk with the intel everyone there. That I'm also there. Yay. Oh, Purple Heart. I'm over to see her. She's the Queen Badger. Creep. Oh, it's streams. Okay. Ooh, that looks delicious. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to the Greyhawk wiki, and then I'm going to um. Um, Um, okay, there we go. Now, that should do it. Alright, now we're gonna have an ad break apparently, which is fine. That gives me time to go and get the eggs. Now, so everyone sit tight. Um, we'll, let me open up 11 seconds, alright? Um, downloads, video 9. Alright, it starts any minute now, and then we go to, alright, we'll go to Addy, and I'll be back in a minute, or so. I'm back. I'm back. Hang on. Wait. Oh, I'm back. Well, beautiful. Hello. Welcome back, friends. Hopefully that was at least vaguely interesting. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, I have bread and butter. I was gonna have an egg, but that didn't work out. Okay. What I was going to say was, oh right, editing time. So, the reason I put together a stopwatch is it's got, which is Game of Tomes, which basically it's a writing competition. We can count editing, so I'm gonna count the editing wiki because it's a fandom. Um, sorry about that. This is gonna be a fairly short stream because all of the snot, but I will try to make it a decent one. Let's do something. What we're gonna do is, let me bring up the wiki. Let's see. Um, okay, on the main page. Well, actually, let's go recent changes. Auto Dur Durin Inez. Durinizeth. Who is? Okay, I'm curious now. We're just gonna do a little magical bastards. The Claw of Tharizdun. Durnet. Durniez. 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 Dru. Oh no, Druniaz. 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 Um, it is a bastard sword. Claw of Tharizdun. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll be able to editing the wiki too, which is good. So let's instead go to. So for those of you who are following along at home, we do we've been working on North Province, which is technically. Okay, wait, what? How does that? Okay, thank you. Now we put it up. Okay, so just so I can see what we're doing. Okay, cool. So that's down. Roxas at the end of that. Okay, so North Province. Um, as one might know, is, let me just scooch it down a little and then just pop it down a smidge. Okay, I can't. Okay, fine. We'll just. There we go. That helps. Okay, now, uh, so North Province, right? It's coming North Kingdom. So, around 585, 586, right? Okay, 586 is when Roxas bubbled. North Province declared its secession from the rest of the Great Kingdom in 585, but it was still kind of the province didn't really come into its own as the kingdom until after Roxas went poof. And the Overking was no longer the Overking. No one knows if he died or not because no one can get into Roxas. So we're doing that. And we were working our way through. Bayonne Province, East Fair. That's gonna be a day, but it's only gonna take like 3 or 4 sessions anyway. But other locations we're going through: Belport, Bilebrine, Chokestone, Daringal. We did the Highlander castles. So Shelster, which we were okay. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so a little bit of here. Right. Gain the backing for several reasons. First, war hero has fought alongside them. Highlanders are stubborn. Okay. They patrol the road between the castles. Long gap eastward to Greenkeep. Okay. Elsewhere. Okay. Alright. Okay. That was one detail. Alright, we're gonna fix that. I didn't. Okay, so the details, they raid into Bamboo Hills. Trained wyverns. Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh, dwarves. Okay. Hang on. Raids at the old Ripper mines have yielded some lost ores, a few magical items, and even a remnant of 45 dwarves who had been holed up, besieged by orcs and ogres for about a dozen years. The dwarves eagerly joined Shelster's forces and provide him with expert knowledge of the Western Hills. Okay. So, they gained a bunch of... Okay. New information that I missed when I was reading it the first time because I was skimming too much. Okay. Let's go Imperial Highland. Let's go find the Imperial Highlanders, and then I will hit... Sorry. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Ads and taxes. Hang on. Why don't we... Let's see. How can we put this? Let me start the stopwatch. We're officially editing. So now, let me show you guys this. Okay. So this is, the history section. Let's see. The group is originally under control. Okay, specifically the province before the break away seceding from the province. They continue to call themselves Imperial Highlanders, put themselves under the control of, right, present tense. Kate went back and put it on the present tense, didn't she? Let me check. Yeah, kid. Abras, I guess, came historical present to yeah, bunch of rephrasing. Okay, apparently we have to. I have a beef with historical present. All right, we'll leave it in historical presence. I am ceding to Kit's judgment on this one. Historical present tense, which means um the have is present tense, right? Yes. A 45 dwarves um have actually joined up with the party. Okay, with the Highlanders. So let's put that in history. Um um let's see. As by 45 dwarves. Um why is dwarves yeah, that's just okay. Who uh yeah, see that I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave off a lot of things on that. Joined up with the party after the uh not with the party, with the Imperial Highlanders. Go down. Raid the um the what mines were the ones they mined? The old Ripper mines. Um, we're gonna have to figure out what they mean by Ripper mines and if that's a thing, which uh, we're being besieged. Okay, how does one spell besiege? Siege. Okay, let's. So, besieged by orcs and um um the historical present is the worst fucking tense ever existed. We'll just say that, and I'm not even gonna. Okay, it's sorry, my least favorite. Hello there, welcome. I am editing this and trying not to mess with Kit's edits too much, even though she All right, so uh, great. Um, there. Okay, well that makes some sense. For about a dozen years. Okay. Expertise in uh further expertise. Um, expert knowledge. Yeah. Um, um, work. That works. Okay, fine. Period, not that. Site, source, book, vivid. That is page 55? That is page 55, okay. Alright. Cool. Guess we're putting another... No periods, apparently. Okay, that's fine. But why is that a... Thank you. Now, okay. Okay, okay, that's fair. That actually works. I just have to figure out what the Ripper Mines... We'll have to look into the Ripper Mines. And... Ah! Oh, good. I'm glad the sound is good. I am not a sound engineer. I have a really good mic that was gifted to me. And before that, I used my, the camera mic on the, Logitech, which actually works well. It's a pretty good mic, considering. Members. Okay, so there's that. So the dwarves, okay. Southernmost of the castles. Running into the limb of hills. Okay, yes. Garrison, they also patrol. Hang on. Yes. Um, um, occasionally, both true, tweaked, the summary. They patrol. I think that's good. Okay. So, that's pretty good. Okay. Um, hang on. That should be a period, not a comma. Fixing punctuation. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Now, sorry. Okay, so there's that. Now we're gonna move past the Highlanders to, I wish. I wish often heard among the gold-fevered rivers panners. Ooh. Second, third centuries. For a time, the sizable gold nuggets could be found by panning the fine stone salt of the bed. However, the now finds consist of a few flakes and no more than 1d6 gold pieces value for a week's worth of panning. Now we'll run down in a tenth the size of 300 years past. Still, it is center of a number of small hamlets and very minor landholdings of petty Nelix, princelings who congregate main holstery. The golden grimmet, main holstery of the golden grimmet. The grimmet is perfect spot to plan some petty conspiracy or other. Among the nugget run, the riverbank is sloughed in very poor repair due to centuries of being trodden down and trampled by gold. Okay, so they're eroding the riverbank. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Oh, yes. No. This one. I wish. So, let's do that. First, we check if I wish is. That's step one is check I wish. See if... nothing. Okay, so... Now we go and find the main page, and we're going to put a new article template. Yay. Okay, now, where are we going to put the settlement? New settlement. I wish. Now I just got to make sure that it's spelled right. It's pretty simple, but it only takes Grossengodel was the big one that I use as the example of why. I'm also really not feeling so good because it might be delayed con crud. So we'll go for let's at least do some I wish. All right, we'll get with that. Um, okay, there's that. Now, template, new settlement. Okay, let's do it. I wish. Mata realm is North Kingdom, formerly North Province, but we'll go from there because it ends up in the size. Village. I think it's village sized. Not hamlet. Let's see. Village. It says village. Okay, so it's village. Established. Um. Um. Size below notes. 10th of size, 300 years past. So, that would put it at the 2nd century CY. Government. Population 450. Gold. That's the resource. I think I should. Yeah, I feel like I should capitalize that. It's a gold. Religions, organized. Okay, let's. Um, Ruler. Neelix. It's got Neelix. Aelax. Naelax. And it is Nae. There's a way. LAX. Naelax. There's a way to link it. Um, it's got some of those language. Okay, so let's is a the banks of the Flanme. Let me sure. Flanme is Flanme um, for the yeah, um where exactly is it? Alright. Um of 300 years past. Still um the Golden Agreement. Nugget Run, the riverbank is still poor repair due to trodden down and trampled by gold guarding panners and wagons, and flooding is common in the surrounding lands during spring. The area is also dangerous since disgruntled panners decide to fill their pockets from time to time with the gold of passerby. In addition, there are crossbow-armed hunters out after the herons, swans, and other northern cranes, which nest here at the... Okay. So hunting is a resource then. Cool. Let's see. Um, was panned out of the... some... There is still some... But... Of... Um... 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 Yep. That's pretty good. Look at makes a flame. Your go pan out the river. Um, um, uh, um, um, there's no geographical description. Let me go and see the map. Believe if I recall correctly. No, there it is. Ha! I knew it was here. All right, it's on the page off. Okay, so let's. Um, where is I wish? There's the find me. No, north, East Fair. So the funny thing about this is that the rivers aren't labeled, which is kind of pain in the ass. Moving, I wish. Okay, so it's south. There's the river, so it's south of East Fair. Okay. Um, um, Equidistant between East Fair and Darnagal. Okay, let's East Fair and Darnagal. Okay, so I'll show you the map. Hang on. Let me do this. That's the map I'm working on here. Um, I wish there it is. There you go, right around here. That's I wish. Yee. Okay, so let's put that. We'll do the geography section. Is about equidistant. Um, in the um, Edgefield. In the North Province of yep. Okay, so let's go here and we'll fill in geography. Uh, um, let's um, roughly equidistant between um which side of the river is it on? Uh Eastern side of the river. Eastern bank, yeah, the eastern bank of the river. Okay. Um East Fair and Darnagal. Am I spelling that right? Darnagal. Yes, I believe so. Eastern of and the um, is now the North Kingdom. Yeah, I know. North Kingdom. Okay. Um. Yes. All right. 450. History. Um. Yeah. 200 to 300. Hang on. If it's 300 years, what we can do. Let me go back to that. Master and okay. I wish. Here we go. Um. You ever feel like you're about to sneeze, but then you're not gonna sneeze, and it's frustrating. Yeah. Ugh. Um. Let's see. Small hamlets of my land holdings. Petty Nalix, Princelings. Um. Grumnet. Okay. Yes. Dangerous. Hunting. Okay. Here. Interesting. Um. Okay. Comical Caddy. I'm not. I'm denying you permission to post that. You're welcome to stay, mind you. I don't mind, but I'm gonna have to cut you off. Um. Sorry about that. Um. Automod. I did review it. Not a mod stopped you. I did actually review it, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. Um. 200 years ago, or cyber glow nuggets. Of 300 years past. Hit its peak 300 years past. Spooky, hi, welcome. I'm on in. Spooky's fellow got friend. I'm doing editing. I have a stopwatch going. I'm doing editing by time, light edits by time, because what I'm doing is taking this, which is a PDF of Ivid, the Undying, um, and I'm putting it here on the wiki, because 90% of that is just transferring stuff over and checking citations and cross-checking and stuff. So it's not writing as such, and it would be counting them for the words would really not be a real reflection of the amount of work and processing power put into it. So I've been counting it as light edits. 300 years. So um, around 285 CY, because it's 300 years. When chunks of gold. Um, um, uh, um, uh, um, over the centuries. Um, right up. Okay. Uh, and, um, 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 nope, that's, um, rough, um, yes, 400, 5,000. Alright. Um, no, that goes there. Hang on. You see, this is why it's not actually. This is why I'm not counting my words. Um, um, let's go with more than 4,000. Yeah. Basically, um, um, yes, the frequent mining. We'll put, okay, hang on, here's that's what we'll do. The frequent mining, um, Um, and wagons. The riverbank. Um, 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 to the point. Still, cold causes flooding in the spring. Hang on. Let me just mute tab. Yep. Okay. One other um thing. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Gotta keep going. Spring. Um. Um. Okay. Yeah. I think that's about it. History. We're gonna do that. City's big. Um. 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 I'm gonna take. Um. I'm gonna take. Uh. Um. Has one. City's main holstery. Main hole. How do you spell holstery? Um. Let's see. Holst or hostelry. Hostelry. Um. Also, you can report words in the stream. If you're not me. Um. That is a thing. Let's see. The golden grumnet, the golden grumnet, the golden net. Net is et. Yep, it is et. Okay, with a grumnet. Archaic. What is it? Uh, arcanic. Archaic unit of weight. And okay, bearing spot for locals. Uh, um, it doesn't specify. Um, 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 control this. Okay. Uh, um, I'll leave that. Okay. Um, Yep. Risky. Source book. Vivid. What page? We got it here. 6. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I think that's everything. Source book. Vivid 56. Um. Um. Source book. Vid. Islands 27. That's the map. Okay. Um. Um. 56. Okay. That's um from um crossbows. Um uh um yep. Um okay. Vivid. Okay. Now, I think that's it. I need all of it. Let's do it. Alright, let's go like this. Beautiful. Now, the only other thing to do would be to go to use fair, right? Edit source. Um, um, this one. Just like that. Cancel. Um, that. I'll go to edit source. Down here. Bibliography. There. Um, okay. I think. Edit source. Okay. Um, okay. Alright, let's do that. I think we did pretty well with that. Um, okay. Let me 34 minutes and 13 seconds. Okay. Ugh. Let's just do 34 minutes. Okay. So, um, 15 words per minute. 34. Hang on. Let me do some math here. Get my mathematic hat. Calculator. Hang on. 34 times 15 is 510. Okay, that's fine. 510. That's not good. Let's try this. There we go. Yep. Okay. Yay. Alright. Um, I know it's a short stream, and, what was I gonna say? Next week we can, what can we do next week? What comes after I wish? Let's look at the thingy. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, what is it? No, not that. Caport Bay. A whaling station. Oh, 5,000. Okay. Um. Ooh, it's got all things. Okay. Caport Bay. All right. Next week I'll do Caport Bay, but I need to lie down for a little bit. I have an icky virus and do not feel good. So, um, if you want to help me buy meds, I mean, it's fine. I can go and rip off um, cold meds from the thingy at work. It's fine. But I'm being silly facetious. Um, Also, if you want to join Discord and talk about babble about Greyhawk or God or any of the other cool stuff, there's the link for that. And we have a surge of viewers. Okay, now bring out your words. If you are doing God, now is the time to put. Hi! Yeah, I am crashing hard because I have a nasty virus. I may or may not have caught it at frickin' GaryCon. I know a lot of people, like a few, I think someone came down with COVID afterward. People were complaining about con crud. I know Anna felt like she was getting sick. I was fine for a week. Oh, thank you for subbing, by the way. Yeah, I was fine for a week, and now I feel like shit. So, um, yeah, I don't know, but I did. Oh, I'll show you. I wish. I tweaked a few things with the Highlanders because apparently there was a story about it was in here. If having reread it, there was a whole thing where they managed to go to what was called the Actually, hang on. Since we're here, what was it? What is the Ripper Mines, and rescue some dwarves who then joined up with the Highlanders, and that was so I put in tweaks on that, and then I put I Wish, which is this whole town. I just finished the whole town. It's a decent page. Um, and Carport Bay is our next topic for next week. Let me hang on. Let me check something. Imperial Highlanders. All right, now we have to check this. Um, exactly one. All right, it is exactly one. One mention in the book. One mention that the Imperial Highlanders did. Um, here. Hang on. Caport. Sorry, Caport Bay. It is a mining town along the coast. It's actually like a fairly decent. It's got 5,000 people. And it's got low and high scarport. Um, yeah, Caport Bay. Caport. I was saying it wrong. Yeah, that's for next week. I also got 34 minutes worth of editing. If you're doing GOT, bring out your words. If any of you are doing GOT, now is the time where it's tournament month, so um, 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 all right, let's see what we got. Um, who's Tiger Rights? Um, not you. Um, Jamie. We could go to Jamie Daggers. Oh, hang on. March 32nd. Okay, yeah, it's wordy. Okay, we're reading it. We're rating it to Wordy Girl. She is a lovely young woman. She does the super secret spy fiction, which is fun. Um, secret agent somebody. Um, um, Basically, yeah, we're gonna rate into Wordy and tell her how cool she is. Everyone come along to Wordy and say hi. Um, and off we go. Take care of yourselves, okay? Remember, hydrate and take your meds if you need them and all that jazz. All right, we're going.